Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 3 on a Witcher Wednesday. I'm your host, Kellis Fade, and it's episode 27. We have to make our way to Novigrad and talk to Triss, and I have said that for the last couple episodes. But there were things to do. There were quests. We got derailed. And oops, we're gonna get derailed again because there's some deserters near this village. Oh, the arrows. You have to die first.
Poor son.
I have to do a much better job of parrying. There was an attempt right there. It's a skill I think you have to work on and master. At least I have to work on it and master it because it will be necessary for the DLC. For a few of the fights in both of the DLCs. Lots of dudes here. Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, you're fucked.
And I missed that one.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. I love it when they're yelling like that. Yes, well, I'm a witcher. Or did you not pay attention to the two swords and the cat eyes? You clowns. Too funny. Leaving lots of loot on the ground. There's two more red dots on the map here. We're gonna have to see what that's about. Anyway, it's a very nice, cozy Wednesday as we start rolling into fall. Actually, by the time this video shows up, it's probably going to be sometime in November. Maybe very close to Thanksgiving. Do have to get better at using this thing.
Kill if you love the gods.
Oh, that was well timed.
Right, me lovers, to work.
Oh, dude. You had to be a bandit, didn't you? Could have had an easier life, a better life. Some runes there, a diagram for the Reaver's boots. Oh, and I missed that barrel right there. Oh well. The sun coming up and the sun going down in this game. Always wonderful. It does so much to make it feel immersive. Make it feel like you're in a real place. Oh yeah. So there's this loser at the end of the dock. And it comes to my attention that I'm doing so very little damage with the hand crossbow that maybe I need to use different bolts.
Plow yourself.
Oh. I didn't time that well though.
Don't let him catch his breath.
I do love the parries. I just have to get the timing down more often. Look at, there's another one of these guys that doesn't have pants. Showing up in a long sleeve shirt and his skivvies. That guy needs a desk job.
This be the witchmen, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting things from my nose.
Call me a freak after I just cleared this place out and give you guys a place to stay. You can build a life here now because of me.
Beat me wench once a week.
I'd kill that guy. If this was the real world and I got some guy on the beach saying, should I beat my witch once a week or twice a week? I'm gonna kill him too. You can go with the bandits. She deserves better than you. There's a vendor here and we just picked up all this junk, so
Greetings.
it seems like a good idea to sell it to
Wouldn't
him.
mind a look at your stock. Farewell.
He doesn't have much to buy, just flowers and such, but we can finish off selling him all of our loot, make ourselves a little lighter. So we have quite a ways to go up to Novigrad. There's a hidden treasure chest that we didn't pick up when we came south. We got one, but not the other one. Cross the bridge, go by Mulberry Vale. There's the Devil's Pit is the location I still want to check out. But remember last episode we rode over this knob on the way here and we saw this griffin, and he was a red skull griffin, so we ran by him. But I had such a good time with the red skull ghouls who were above my level and the Ekimara, the vampire that we had in that cave. I'm thinking, if I just potion myself up, maybe this guy isn't so bad. After all, we're on the Broken Bones difficulty. We're not on the hardest difficulty in the game. It's probably something I'll do someday. He falls down over there. I don't know why he falls down there, but what you gotta worry about is that. And if you can dodge his wing flaps. This is when I'd really like to have some good signs to use. I'd like to have a nice powerful Ard that does a lot of cold damage. I'm not too worried because we have Undying and we have an adrenaline point. Get over here. There's a critical hit. That was nice. There goes Undying or a potion. Get over here. We're not done with you yet. Now he's down. Go get him.
Not bad.
Right on the behind. Give him a spanking. So the griffin goes down. That's nice. It's nice to know that we can take on a red skull griffin. And as long as we're pretty good about dodging his wing attack, then we can do it all right. Further north, more bandits of the horse riding variety, and they're all going to line up so nicely here.
Plowing goat fucker! Oh, get him! Come on, I'll kill you! You scurvy!
Just line them up and knock them down. Except for this fool. He wants to joust.
Oh, you're fucked.
And I keep missing. Oh, come on now. Geralt, what are you doing? We'll do this the easy way. I'm always reminded of that milk commercial. Some of those milk commercials were really fun, but the one where they're interrogating the guy in the police interrogation room and he lets him eat this big old chocolate brownie and then he puts out a little thing of milk and he says, "We can do this the easy way." And then he pulls the milk away. He says, "Or we could do this the hard way." And the guy's got a mouthful of chocolate brownie. It's like, oh yeah, that is one of the best flavor combos ever. A mouthful of chocolate brownie and some 2% milk. So not too far away. Really uneventful journey, just running through a couple of towns and waving to people. I'm a witcher, so they don't wave back. We get to this location where we've been before, and the gentleman gave us the quest to go take care of some stuff.
You look awful.
Gave us a pass. We already had a pass. There's multiple ways to get a pass, which I really like. It's really cool. Unfortunately, Roach, this is a little crowded bridge, so we'll just magically summon you on the other side. I like how they do this though. CD Projekt Red is really good at showing lots of NPCs on the screen at one time to make things appear kind of the way you would imagine them being. All these folks want to get across the border and they all have COVID because they're all coughing like crazy.
Oh, it's you. Can't let you pass without a pass.
Perfect. Just so happens I have a pass.
What? Let me see. Doesn't seem forged. You never know. All right, move on.
Can't let you pass without some gas. Don't draw your sword on me. You don't want something that you can't handle.
What's the rush?
The storm.
Yeah,
damn it.
of course. The minute we start trying to cross this place, here comes the storm. You don't want to walk in here. It's a trap. There's nothing but fence. You have to go back around and take the immediate right. Run through here.
Long live Radovid!
Come through, come through. Crawl back under your...
Hey now. Be nice to me. Reminds me of Skyrim when there's always the guards. They're so mean to you even when you're the Archmage of Winterhold and the savior of the land, having killed the dragons, and they're like, "Be careful, you sneak thief." It's like, hey, do you know who I am? So there's this tower up here. And a bandit. Apparently, he got out in front of his friends.
Slow now. Whoa.
He's just a lone bandit riding along. It's one of those times when if the game wasn't telling you that we're a bandit, you just ride past him and it'd be no big deal.
Move it.
But there's this tower, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe there's a piece of loot in here. Dorahim Castle.
Not so fast.
Maybe
Roach.
there's a chest at the top of the tower or something. This ends up being a little more involved than one might expect. And of course, there's a welcoming door down here, and moron that I am, I don't think about blasting it down right away. I'm like, oh, I'll just walk through it. Oh, you can't. It's not one of those walk through it type of doors. Why I didn't instantly think to art it, I don't know, but such is life. But there is a considerable upstairs and downstairs section over here. And the minute we pull out our Witcher senses, we're going to start to see some stuff. There's stuff there, enhanced curse, which is nice. But there's this. I'm like, wait a second, what the hell is this? And there's just this random guy wandering around up here too.
Leads to the cellar.
So we got a blood trail that goes to the cellar. This old boy, he's just wandering by like he's coming off a bender. Last night was rough for him. He lost some coins in a game of Mahjong. Again, if you haven't seen Kung Fu Panda, because maybe you thought it was a kid's movie, go see it. My wife and I were having this conversation while we were having the last barbecue of the summer last weekend with my parents. And there's a lot of films my parents haven't seen because
Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale. Cracked. Ought to explore the tower.
there's a lot of films my parents haven't seen because, you know, we grew up and then a lot of great kids films came out much later, so they haven't seen them, and also they don't watch a lot of new movies because my mom has dementia, and I've talked about that before, and that's getting to be a sadder and sadder topic. Anyway, they'd never seen Bolt. It was like telling my dad, oh yeah, you know, John Travolta plays the voice of this dog, and the dog is on a TV show, and it thinks it has superpowers, and it ends up in the city thinking that it lost its superpowers because of styrofoam peanut packing. And anyway, it's one of the funniest movies I've seen. The kids and I and my wife have watched it many, many a time because there's just some great scenes in there. And we're driving around yesterday and we see this dog. It's sitting in the second seat of a car, you know, the second row of seats. And it's halfway out the window and its tongue's wagging in the wind. And that's a scene that happens in the movie Bolt. The cat Mittens, they jump onto a half of a double wide being hauled down the highway. And she takes him over to a window and kind of uses her paw and slings it open and says, "Hey, stick your head out." He's never done this before. He's a well-trained TV acting dog, so he doesn't know anything about this. Sticks his head out the window and his tongue goes flying and he's like, "Oh my God." Like, this is the greatest thing on earth. Yeah, that's the simplicity of life for a dog. I could see something in the distance there. So I'm thinking that there is an underground area here. Cayenne performed wonderfully. It's a shame, of course, that Professor Gloger disappeared somewhere in the ruins of Estaire, along with the rest of the elven diagrams, but those sketches for a steel sword alone are worth as much as a village in southern Redania. We split the takings equally as per our agreement. I kept the diagram for the silver sword, while Cayenne took the crossbow diagram. I must admit I didn't exactly need every member of the expedition's head preserved in vinegar, but they do constitute impressive proof of Cayenne's conscientiousness and professionalism. All the more the shame then that Cayenne didn't accept my offer as my personal bodyguard. He would never have wanted for a thing. Steady pay, caviar and strawberries for breakfast, lobster for lunch, daily baths, a court surgeon, and courtesans of both sexes for all his needs. And if he still lacked for anything, he had but to knock on my chamber door. He must very much love all that trudging around the world, because I do not believe Jacob of Dembich could have dangled a better offer than I did. Really now, Jacob of Dembich. Second-rate captain transporting whores to dockside Novigrad pimps for a fistful of crowns. With any luck, sooner or later a storm will sink that leaky tub of his, and Cayenne will return to me, tail between his legs. Anyway, the vessel on which Cayenne was sailing wrecked off the coast of Grassy Knoll. Was it my curse? So now we have the scavenger hunt for the cat school gear, and I'm sitting here thinking, I was just stopping by to see if I could grab something like an iron ingot, and there's a diagram for the enhanced tawny owl. I'm just hoping to get one or two items out of this place. We get a bunch of stuff out of here and a quest. And I didn't even get to the top of the tower. Like a dummy. But you could see down here there's a fire burning over there. And it's like, first of all, why is there a fire, what appears to be a campfire in the middle of nowhere next to the tower? And then it occurs to me that we haven't gone to the top of the tower. And yes, there is a chest here like I anticipated. They get the manuscript page for Blizzard. Runestone, another piece of armor. So that's all nice. And we get the Spigrug Akaton and enhanced insectoid oil. So lots of enhanced oils. There was 3 or 4 things in that tower that were definitely worth having.
Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns.
Well, there's a fire right there.
Did this.
But it's nice. He finally diagnoses it right there. Knows exactly what's going on. So
Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire.
And so it occurs to me at this point in time.
And tracks. Someone fled blindly in a
And
panic.
somebody got away and the other ones didn't. We now have the quest.
Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare. All signs point to a Noon Wraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then. Maybe there's a reward for her.
And that's the thing. So just, again, wonderful job by CD Projekt Red of putting that tower there so that as you're coming across the Pontar, it's the first thing you run into and you're thinking, wow, it's a substantial tower. Maybe there's something inside. And there is something inside. And then there's a few clues, and then there's a whole blown quest. There's also this: take pity on the poor of us peasants. The fields outside the town are haunted by a wraith of some kind. So, like a maid in appearance, which we know from Jenny of the Woods. This is a lot like Jenny of the Woods. Same kind of thing. There's also this elf here, and she looks a little tipsy, but she's smoking.
Greetings, Witcher.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. I notice it's been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Seems your White Lady's a noon wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you. Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Oh, honey, that'll be the easy thing. These elves have a certain kind of walk, don't they?
Is it true he led a Squirtle unit during the war?
Look at this one.
Not whistling at the lady. Just whistling for my horse. So it's time to do a little prep. We've got Spectre oil, because we have a Spectre. We'll need to get Yrden out. And call her to us. Come, O ye Spectre of the noon. Lucy's not looking so good. Hell of a tongue she's got.
Let's dance.
Make Gene Simmons proud. Let's go, Lucy. The White Lady. You gotta be inside the ring, darling. Get over here. Oh. When she goes through you, she really goes through you. Yrden, you need to last just a little longer. Get over here. There you go. Uh-oh. It's when she does the Jenny of the Woods trick with her friends coming by. The dispersal of her spirit into 3 aspects. Get out of there. She's not gonna be touchable. Get over here. Get in the ring. Lucy. Get a big honking sword out of that. Whether it's any good or not, I don't know yet. This is what's funny though. They have these spawn points where it spawns a ton of people and then they all start wandering off towards town like there was a town meeting. It's pretty funny.
Whoa!
Jeepers creepers! Look at them! Stop it!
Don't talk about my peepers.
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
You would definitely want to inspect every Witcher and make sure they had the cat's eyes, because imagine some guy coming along with 2 swords and saying, I'm a Witcher, coming back a few hours later saying that he cleared your field, and then you decide to go out there and start farming again, and the white lady rises and slays you.
What's going on here? No loitering round here.
So, walking into Novigrad for the first time is an experience. I just think this is so cool. Again, CD Projekt Red is really good with this. It should have surprised none of us that Cyberpunk ended up being so good, that Night City ended up being so neat. Get all these people walking around. I mean, it's just people walking, but people standing, people walking, some people talking. But it makes it look busy and real. I've always said that you don't have to actually build a video game to mimic real life. You just have to build it to mimic the illusion of real life. Kind of like when Morpheus is explaining things to Neo in the Matrix and they're walking down that busy New York City street before he sees the red girl. We don't care about other people when we're on the street. We don't care where they're walking to or what they're going or what their lives entail. We just need them to be there. So this is a hell of a thing. And then I spy with my little eye over here under the archway. Is that Triss? Triss Marigold, witch and harlot, is wanted for the practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Well, that doesn't sound very good. Triss, what are you doing there? A little business.
Why don't we leave it?
And the cityscape here is just impressive. The buildings in the distance, the wharf, the boats, everything is to scale. It's great. I really like stuff like this. Except for those guys farting. I need a mod to stop that. That's annoying. I don't have any mods installed, by the way. So if anybody's wondering.
You gotta take risks and not get fucked.
And there's a reason for that. I'll talk about that in a second. There's a sign up here at the Golden Sturgeon, and it's right next to this notice board. So it took me about 5 different attempts here to click on the notice board because I kept hitting the Sturgeon sign. Gotta wait till the little indicator shows up there. There's a contract issued by the Temple Guard of the city of Novigrad. So several Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in a bestial manner. So we'll have to see what that's about. Shady individuals. But anyway, I don't have mods installed. And I try really hard not to play most games with mods because I want people, especially folks on console, since so many games are now releasing on all platforms, I want people to be able to see a consistent experience. So what they're playing on their console, I want it to be able to match what I'm doing. So if they see me do something or use something, use a tool or a tactic or an item or a spell, I want them to know that they don't have to install a mod to do that. The exception to that has always been Fallout 4. That's a game that I mod heavily. Not heavily, but I mod it quite a bit. Skyrim I mod ultra heavily. Now, I don't know about you all, but I think it's really funny that they put Michael Cera in this game. That's hilarious. And you'll see him multiple times. He's a regular old NPC.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please! A Doppler!
That poor guy.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't
He
met the
said
same
doo-doo.
fate.
You said duty.
Burnt Doppler. Why, the stench is entirely different. I'm warning you.
So we're back to burning witches.
Oh, they burn so beautifully. Grand spectacle. I could watch one every day.
You are the famed
Yes, I
Geralt
am.
of Rivia, are you?
And I'm here for Triss. And got a little bit to do. There's a little bit of lag going on because so many characters on the screen, so I'm going to have to adjust that. But for now, we're going to end it here. We're going to talk to Triss at the start of next episode. So, folks, you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know if you too are playing The Witcher 3 and in anticipation of Witcher 4. This is a good time to start doing it. I will see you all next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.